Hello and welcome to this special broadcast on ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023 with me, Deepika. Well, India is all set to square off with Team Sri Lanka at the iconic Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai today. With eyeing a 7-0 clean sweep, India will also look forward to enter the final fours in a dominating style. Let's get you all about today's match in the next half an hour with expert analysis and fan reactions from Ground Zero. India will aim to seal semi-final berths as they square off with struggling Sri Lanka in the ICC World Cup match on Thursday in Mumbai. India has remained undefeated in the tournament so far, winning all its 6 matches at the group stage encounter. On the other hand, Sri Lanka has lost 4 of their 6 matches. Their chances of making it to the semi-finals remains bleak. India and Sri Lanka have clashed with each other 9 times in the ICC World Cup. Each team has won 4 matches, while 1 game yielded no result. TD India correspondent Taposh Bhattacharya has a report.
Get ready for an epic showdown as 2 cricketing giants, India and Sri Lanka, lock horns at the iconic Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. This historic venue holds special memories for Indian cricket fans, especially that unforgettable evening on April 2, 2011, when India secured their 2nd ICC Men's ODI World Cup title. And now in 2023, these 2 teams are set to face each other once again in a round-robin match of cricket's biggest event. But the teams enter this contest with vastly different forms. Sri Lanka, the winners of the 1996 edition, have had a challenging journey in this tournament. With just 2 wins and 4 losses in their bag, their most recent defeat was at the hands of the rising Afghanistan team.
On paper and considering their current form, it seems that Kusal Mendes and his men might be in for a tough battle when they go up against the unbeaten Team India on Thursday. This marks the first encounter between these Asian cricketing giants since India's dominant 10-wicket victory in the Asia Cup Summit clash. In the ODI World Cup, they have crossed paths 9 times and their record stands at a fairly even 4 wins each, with 1 match ending without a result.
Meanwhile, Team India is riding a wave of success. They are on a 6-match winning streak in this World Cup and have displayed exceptional performance in both batting and bowling departments. With just 3 group stage games left and the need to leapfrog 3 other teams to secure a place in the top 4, it seems unlikely that the Sri Lankans will advance to the knockout stages. But in this game of uncertainties, players like Sadira and Dilshan Madhushanka are having excellent campaigns and might aim to hand the world #1 side their first defeat in the competition.
Men in Blue are determined to continue their winning streak and are just 1 win away from securing their place in the Final 4. So come Thursday, get ready for this thrilling encounter at the Wankhede Stadium as these 2 cricketing giants battle it out on the same hallowed ground where history was made in 2011. Will India keep their winning juggernaut going, or will Sri Lanka pull off a miracle? It's a clash you don't want to miss. With camera person Bhim, this is Taposh Bhattacharya for TD India from Wankhede Stadium, Mumbai.
Well, Sri Lanka has won the toss and elected to field first at the iconic Wankhede Stadium. It is a pitch where runs will be made very easily, and here Sri Lanka have decided to field first. Well, India's exploits at the ICC Men's World Cup has been really unprecedented as the hosts have dominatingly performed there at the pitch. Let's take a look at this report that tells us about India's performance so far at this edition of Cricket World Cup.
India's juggernaut in ICC Men's World Cup rolls on, demolishing opponents in its wake. The latest being England, who were vanquished by 100 runs. Men in Blue, as they are fondly called, are invincible, winning 6 out of 6 clashes. Batters like Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and KL Rahul are at their imperious best. Pacers such as Jasprit Bumrah, Mohammad Shami and Mohammad Siraj are on a rampage, often drawing the first blood in first 10 overs. While spin duo of Kuldeep Yadav and Ravindra Jadeja have cast a web to put the rivals in a quandary. Indians have hit their straps, but the beginning was not hunky-dory. Against Australia in the inaugural match, they made a shocking start to their chase of 199 runs. 3 of their top 4 batsmen fell for ducks, but Kohli and Rahul guided them to a 6-wicket victory. The ongoing Afghanistan was facile. Rohit Sharma's incendiary century set up a 8-wicket thrashing of Afghans as the hosts chased down a 273-run victory target. The next match against arch rival Pakistan was touted as marquee clash, but it failed to live up to its billing as Pakistan was bundled out for 191 inside 43 overs. India romped home with 7 wickets to spare. In the following match against Bangladesh, India cruised to a 7-wicket win as Kohli notched up a sublime ton. Pacer Mohammad Shami set up the match against New Zealand, claiming 5 wickets for 54 runs. In reply, Kohli was instrumental in taking India to victory target of 274 with crafty 95 runs. Defending champion England put the Indian batters under duress, restricting the host for 229 runs. But Bumrah and Shami saved India's blushes as 2019 winners were skittled out for 129 runs. India square off with Sri Lanka on Thursday. A win would ensure that India leaps into the knockout phase. On the other hand, Sri Lanka has lost 4 of their 6 matches. Their chances of making it to the semi-final remains bleak. India and Sri Lanka have clashed with each other 9 times in the ICC Cricket World Cup. Each team has won 4 matches while 1 game yielded no result. Overall, India has better record in ODIs. Both teams have played 167 matches. India has won 98, while Sri Lanka has come out triumphant on 57 occasions, while 1 match ended in tie and 11 were without result. Pratik Narayan Singh, DD India.
Well, outside the Wankhede Stadium, fans are making a beeline to watch the match between India and Sri Lanka. They expect India to continue its winning streak and win this game by a handsome margin. Let's take a listen into the fans.
They should score 300 plus so that we enjoy. They should bat first, and the second inning they should bowl out Sri Lanka like what they did in Asia Cup. But I think our team is in good form, so they would be able to deliver what is expected. Most of the batsmen are in good form, so they should.
We are here for all the way from London. We're supporting India perfectly. They're playing very well. It can be a damage, must be. India has to be very careful.
India gonna win this match easily because they played very well in the last 6 games. So they're gonna do a good job today. Yeah, Sri Lanka is a very good team at the moment, yeah.
In the ongoing World Cup edition, India's pace sensation Mohammad Shami performed tremendously well and is continuing to do so. Watch this special report by DD India correspondent Taposh Bhattacharya from Wankhede Stadium.
In the ongoing World Cup, India's pace sensation Mohammad Shami has been nothing short of spectacular. 9 wickets, an economy rate of 4.47 and an average of 8.44. No other bowler in this World Cup has set of numbers that comes even close. What's more even remarkable is that Shami wasn't in the final 11. In fact, he was not even in the initial 11, but got his chance due to Hardik Pandya's injury. Since then, he has been unstoppable and is now a crucial part of the team. In a World Cup matches, Shami is a force to be reckoned with, boasting of an astounding 40 wickets in just 13 innings with an average of 14.07. Shami is now on the verge of making history as he is only 4 wickets away from equaling the legendary Zahir Khan and Javagal Srinath as the joint highest wicket taker in the World Cup history. Both former cricketers have picked up 44 wickets each during their respective World Cup careers. Zahir Khan achieved this feat in just 23 matches while Javagal Srinath took 34 matches. Keep an eye on Mohammad Shami as he aims to rewrite World Cup record and continue to be a key player for Team India. The world is watching as Shami sprints towards cricketing history. I'm Taposh Bhattacharya signing off with my camera person Bhim from Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai for DD India.
And now we would have with us Taposh Bhattacharya straight from iconic Wankhede Stadium. We would also have Mr. Ajay Mehra. First, we'll go across to Wankhede Stadium. Taposh, how excited are the fans? Can we witness the Blue Sea here in this match also? This is an iconic game after the 2011 encounter, as the fans can clearly remember.
Absolutely. Deepika, absolutely. You can see the line, this serpentine line is actually going on and on. We actually walked almost I think a couple of kilometers, and people are queuing up to get inside the stadium. And it's everybody is cheering up. Because see, the Indian fans. India! India! Rohit Sharma! Virat Kohli! Virat Kohli! See this, they're making this posters also. So, India, Rohit Sharma. India, Virat Kohli. You heard them, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, they are the fan favorites continuing. You see this, as I mentioned, the serpentine line is going on, and these fans are queuing up to get inside the Wankhede Stadium. India versus Sri Lanka. For Sri Lanka, it's a make or break to win this match. If they want to make it to the last four, for India, if they win this match, they are going to cement their place in the last four, the semi-final spot. And as I mentioned, huge fan following, young guys, young people are going on. They are coming here. What about you? Which player are you supporting?
Kohli.
What about you?
Rohit.
Rohit is a local boy out here. He's in Mumbai. You guys are all supporting him?
Definitely, we are all the way from London.
From London, you guys have come here?
Yeah.
So you see this, not just in India, they're coming out from London, from UK, from USA, from outside the country, just to get a glimpse of their favorite cricketers and to cheer for Team India. And it's a huge, huge moment for Team India. As I mentioned, 2011, this is the same place where history was created. And these two teams at that time, were pitted against each other. After almost 12 years, these two teams are again at this particular iconic venue, and again India are looking favourite. They have won 6 of their last 6 matches in this World Cup, and it will be a difficult game for Sri Lanka. They are chasing because they believe that with Angelo Matthews coming late.
Right. Also, Taposh, Sri Lanka won the toss and elected to field first. Your take on the pitch quickly?
Yes. Absolutely. So what one believe is that it's expected to be a high-scoring match in Wankhede Stadium. The last 2 times the South Africa team played here, they scored excess of 380. In fact, one of the matches they almost scored 400 runs. So a lot of teams are actually preferring to chase in this particular tournament because the pitches are good for batting. It doesn't change much, especially the dew factor doesn't kick in Mumbai. So if the pitch behaves the way it does, it is always better to field first and make sure that you know what you are chasing. But again, as I mentioned, that Indian team with the spinners, especially in the middle over, they will play a crucial role with Ravindra Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav. Both of them have shown in the last 6 matches that they have the firepower to stop any team, especially in the middle over. So as I mentioned, all these fans are coming in. Sea of blue. That's how you can say that. People are wearing the team jersey and they are absolutely queued up. From where you are coming, sir?
Hyderabad.
And you?
Mumbai.
Supporting whom?
India.
Which player?
Rohit Sharma.
India.
So, as I mentioned, Rohit Sharma, he's a fan favorite here. King Kohli, again, another fan favorite here. For the simple reason, Rohit Sharma is a local boy, and if you take a close look at this particular tournament, he has been absolutely exceptional in his approach, in his captaincy.
We also have with us Mr. Ajay Mehra, who's the cricket expert and commentator. Thank you so much, Mr. Mehra, for joining us here on this special broadcast. Quickly, your take on toss update, and then we will talk about the ROCO.
Yeah, absolutely. Deepika, I just felt it's a big surprise for me, that Sri Lanka, they won the toss and decided to field first because these conditions are pretty good for batting. We saw with South Africa, as Taposh was mentioning, they scored the big runs when they batted first. So big surprise for me because, sometimes you want to put runs on the board. And it's a big game, of course, if India wins this game, they are into the semi-finals. If Sri Lanka lose, they are almost out of the competition, out of the World So I thought, would have been better had they batted first. It's a surprise for me because remember it's afternoon start as well. And Wankhede, I've got a lot of games out there. It's a dry surface, very conducive to batting as well. Because of the red clear surface, the bounce on the surface is very good. So if India, get to a big score around 350, 400, there's going to be enormous pressure on Sri Lanka when they come into bat. And also the fact which underlies, there is some help for the receivers. India has someone like Mohammad Shami, Siraj in the ranks. So it's going to be a big surprise for me, if India, get those big runs. And I won't be surprised if they get those early wickets as well when they come into bowl.
Let's quickly take a look at the playing 11 first, and we will come back to Mr. Mehra. Let's take a look at who all are the players. Is the squad unchanged, or are we going with some different combinations? Let's take a look at the playing 11 quickly. Mr. Mehra, till the time we come back and go to the playing 11, Mr. Mehra, I would also like to know from you that when we talk about the psychological scars that Sri Lanka has got over here, and on the papers, the records are different, on the ground, the performance is different by Team India. And when we talk about the psychological scars, there is something different about Rohit Sharma also, because in 2011, when India won the match, Rohit Sharma was watching the match from the stands. Today, he is not only captaining, but also creating many records. This is altogether on his home ground, a different emotional pitch for Rohit Sharma.
Absolutely rightly said, because he's faced so much of cricket here, Deepika, and he wants to perform. You rightly mentioned he wasn't there in 2011. Virat Kohli was there, but, Rohit Sharma, as a captain, as a leader, he's been phenomenal. I've been mentioning that, the big thing about Rohit Sharma is his on-field decisions. They have been spot on. The bowling changes, the field placement has been so good from Rohit Sharma. And right, because you're playing at your home venue, and he's got a fantastic team as well. If you see the lineup for India, that looks really formidable. The spinners, Ravindra Jadeja, Kuldeep, you see the batting lineup as well. But just the fact that I like someone like Shreyas Iyer to get runs. He's batting a very important position, number 4. He's getting those opportunities, but he'd like to get those runs at number 4. That's going to be important, because someone like Surya Kumar Yadav, if Hardik Pandya is fit, there's going to be a choice between Shreyas Iyer and Surya Kumar Yadav. But coming back to Rohit Sharma, I feel you rightly mentioned, it's a big occasion for him as well. And also the fact that India might also, if they win this match and they qualify for the semi-finals,
right?
Then they might be playing at this very venue, the semi-final game. So it's going to be a big contest, that one. So I think you're right. Rohit Sharma, in front of his home crowd, would like to perform, get a big 100 here as well, and first of all get big runs for India.
Let's go across to Tapas also, who is there outside the Wankhede Stadium and getting us all the excitement. Tapas, when we talk about this lineup, and when we talk about Rohit Sharma, his emotional pitch, and also Virat Kohli, there's a lot of pressure on Virat Kohli today, because he's on the verge of equaling Sachin Tendulkar's record. Yesterday, Sachin Tendulkar's statue was also erected at the iconic stadium. How the fans are reacting to this very moment, because they are also cheering for Virat Kohli?
Yeah, absolutely. I can give you some fans' reaction. You guys are cheering for which player?
Rohit Sharma.
Yeah. Virat. Shubman Gill.
Shubman. Go Virat.
Virat. Rohit. Kohli.
So, see, a lot of people are here. Most of the people are actually supporting Virat Kohli. And you mentioned the fact that Virat Kohli is an iconic player. He's just, he's 1 century short of equaling Sachin Tendulkar's, going past, in fact, Sachin Tendulkar's, 49 ODI centuries. And also, he's just, he's almost there to equal Sachin Tendulkar's record of scoring 1,000 runs in, 7 times in a calendar year. So that's, all these records are tumbling out, and the way Virat Kohli plays, the consistency that he has shown over the years, it was, everybody thought that if there is anybody who could probably broke or get past Sachin Tendulkar's record, it was the King Kohli, and he is proving everybody right in that sense. But again, as I mentioned, the fact that you mentioned that there will be pressure. I don't think there will be pressure on Virat Kohli. The way he plays, when he goes on in the pitch and he goes to play on the 22-yard strip, he's a different different kind of a player altogether. He keeps all these records outside. He doesn't think too much about the records. And we have seen that he has spoken earlier also that when you go out, you just go out to play to win match for India. If you create record, during the course of your playing career, great. Otherwise, the main motive is to not to create a record, but to win the matches for the country. And he has shown over the years that he's an absolute team man with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli at the helm of affairs. We have seen this team proving more than handful. The juggernaut is actually making everybody sit up and take note of how India has shown the world that they were earlier pre-favorites and now they are favorites to win this particular World Cup. Again, as you know, one shouldn't think much ahead, but 12 years is a long period of time. The last time India won Cricket World Cup 50 over Cricket World Cup was way back in 2011, and if you take a close look at this particular team, you will realize that this team is one of the most well-balanced team in the entire tournament. You take up, you take Australia, you take South Africa, you talk about any other team, you will realize that you have the best batsman in your team, you have the best all-rounder in your team, and at the same time you have the best bowlers in the team, not just the fast bowlers. You talk about Bumrah, you can talk about Mohammad Shami, but at the same time you got two leading spinners. And again, you go back, you have to understand that who are there on the bench. You have Ravichandra Ashwin waiting on the bench, sitting there. You got Mohammad Shami. He just came for the last two matches. So the pressure is on and for other players to not just score runs, take wickets, but
and on India's bowling attack, we also heard it from Silverstone. We will come back to that also, Taposh Bhattacharya. But now once again going back to Mr. Mehra and talking about Virat Kohli. Last time against England, he went out for a duck, and the fans are eagerly waiting for his century to equal another record with Sachin Tendulkar. What do we expect from Virat Kohli today, Mr. Mehra?
Yeah, you rightly mentioned Deepika, because last year was England, but now he couldn't open his account as well. And he's a one batsman, So I just feel it's going to be important as well, because you want to be consistent, and this is a big tournament for Virat Kohli. Yeah, he knows that he's got that ability in him. He's got that consistency in him at the international level. And once you fail in one game, of course, this was the one odd game that he didn't get runs. But I am sure that he'll likely make amends here. And these conditions in Wankhede are so good, Deepika. You just want to stay at the crease. And the best thing about Virat Kohli compared to the other batters is, once he gets those starts, he normally converts the starts into a big score. Capitalize on the starts. That's the difference between a good batsman and a great batsman. And Virat Kohli, we all know the kind of batsman he is. He's got that greatness in him. You mentioned about breaking the record as well. I feel in this World Cup, he'll definitely get a couple of more hundreds, just the way he's batting at the moment. And also, the fact, Deepika, that the fitness level of Virat Kohli is probably the best. He might be aging, but he's got this ability, that fitness level in him. So I'm sure, just that odd game, it didn't get runs against England at Lucknow, but he'll come back very strong, Virat Kohli.
A very quick last question, Taposh. We've got just 30 seconds with us because you were talking about the bowling lineup and India's attack. Also, we heard Silverstone's comment that who would not want a bowling attack like India? And Silverstone's comment at this juncture, what do you think? Are Sri Lanka currently wary of Team India, or are they looking confident, Taposh?
It's actually true. In fact, when Silverstone was talking, he mentioned the fact that this particular Indian team is the team to beat. And when somebody of that stature, a coach of your opposition team says that if India is the team to beat, you have to understand that India is not just a team to beat, but they are the favorite to win this particular World Cup. Although, as mentioned, Rohit Sharma is saying that we are going one match at a time. We are not thinking ahead. We don't want to, make sure that their focus is there on one particular match. So that is one. Just giving you one thing. He mentioned the fact that Ajay Mehra mentioned the fact that Virat Kohli has reached an age when you reach 30 plus, you understand your body much better. You understand what you want to do. You want to accumulate run, and then you want to go ahead and play those long innings, not the swashbuckling innings that we have seen earlier in his career. Same with Sachin Tendulkar, same with the Brian Lara. You take about any players, and that is the hallmark of great player, how you reinvent yourself as the time progresses.
And we also
this
have a
World
threat
World
from
Cup,
Angelo
again, as I
Matthews also.
mentioned,
But let's
is
see
going to
how
be
the match pans around today. Thank you so much, Taposh, and thank you so much, Mr. Mehra, for joining us and bringing us a rounded perspective on today's very crucial match between India and Sri Lanka at the very iconic Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. We'll come back to you with the post-match review. Thank you so much for joining us right now.